Oh, and I do have an audio capture, nice.
Probably better to do it from here, yeah.
I need to get a microphone. Like a honest to God good microphone. I think I might do that soon. Good morning. Welcome. I'll warm up on some tank actually. I think I'm gonna play some tank today. Actually, but before we do that, it's bathroom time. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Sorry to leave you guys alone like that. Let's get it.
Welcome to Blizzard World.
My throne is where I say it is. I need you, Gracie.
Alright, let's get it.
Welcome to Hollywood.
I know this would be one person. Pretty sure I do at least.
not so much company.
Watch for their weaknesses and strike.
God, with these new headphones, the Macho sounds so much scarier.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Watch here! We are stronger together. Take everything from them. Put them in the crowd.
Hello? We have leads on the objective.
I tire of these games.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Put them by a crowd.
They're making gains. We must limit them to our level.
Hunting them down.
My strength returns. Take everything from them. Devour them. I will give you shelter. I will annihilate their defenses. Join me. Take everything from them.
The payload.
They will be annihilated. Devour them.
Surrender to my will.
Over there.
My resolve.
We must get them off the payload. We must limit them to our ability.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Only through struggle do we survive.
Like we were here.
Watch here.
Alert!
One Reaper, one. One Reaper and they couldn't even take care of him. That's insane.
Access to her texts, email, and phone. Sure enough, I discovered that she was texting with others.
Welcome to Esperanza. Prepare for battle.
My Reaper doesn't go to sleep.
Hi, who in here? Drunkfuss. Yo, that reminds me of fucking One Night at Flumpty's. I don't remember his name, but there was a clown in that game whose name was something.
His name,
Wait, is
his name is
Hey.
Drunkfuss the Clown, yeah. It's
His name is
spell,
Drunkfuss.
Yeah, I spell it differently, only with one S, but yeah, that's his.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, I thought I was going crazy.
No, it's One Night at Flumpty's, yeah.
Oh my god. That's amazing. The fact that I was drunk and I still remember that.
It must be later for you. It's 8:30 or it's 8:03 for me.
It's 9:03 for me.
You know it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Dude, I've been going. How the fuck do I? Okay, there we go. I was trying to adjust your volume. You're a little quiet for me.
You know.
Nah, I've been going since like 12 o'clock. I haven't gone to bed yet.
That's right.
Sorry, I was still in spawn. I was trying to adjust the volume.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
I can't believe I made the right reference though.
There you fucking go. References is what it's all about.
Exactly. Oh damn, we made them leave.
Who gives a fuck?
Lead's ours. Keep pushing.
And if they're not chill enough, they don't deserve to be here. I just got out of a fucking 3 stack, so. I don't even normally play quick play, but I'm like,
I use
eh,
quick play to
I'm
warm
drunk.
up a little bit when I go to rank.
Oh no, I don't even play ranked my quick play is Mystery Heroes, but nobody comes in Mystery Heroes, and I'm just like, I'm drunk, I want to talk to people, so people talk a bit more in quick play than Mystery Heroes, so fuck it.
Yeah, that's true. That's even true. Just passing time
Even
on exams.
Yo, wait, college?
No, high school.
High school, that's fair. That's fair. I was gonna say if it was college, I was just gonna ask your major, but
Well, I mean, I want to major in teaching and the arts, but music.
oh, music
Yeah.
teaching.
Yeah, and then a minor in musical theater.
Oh my god, okay. If you want a minor in musical theater, I'm assuming you're a musical kid.
Yeah, I've been in 2, the pajama game at our high school, and I was Gomez Adams in our latest production of Band.
Oh, sick. What is your favorite musical?
That's hard. I like different types of musicals for different things, but I mean, if I had to pick one, it had to be the first one that I saw live, Les Miserables.
Ooh, I gotta get around to Les Mis. Yo, you wanna... How much are you playing? You wanna...
I was about to say, I don't have to be at the high school till 11:55, so
I'm down to group.
stay as a team. There you go. And then
There we go. Man, I haven't seen Les Mis yet.
it's a good show.
I haven't seen any musicals live.
So there's like 2 things you can do, and I can get both sides. So seeing it live is really the experience, because then you're paying homage to the original whenever it came out. But then sometimes, though, movies can do so much more with the musical. Like Wicked, take Wicked for example. I haven't seen the Wicked movie yet, but I have listened to a bit of the soundtrack. They can do a lot more and make like the opening more foreboding than it usually is, because they have a lot more space to do. Whether like you have in a theater where you can only fit like 2 trombones, like 3 trumpets, a drummer, and a percussion section.
I will say,
with a movie you get a bigger studio, so that way you can have those like 16 trumpets with all assorted parts.
Yeah, no, definitely. I will say I have seen a slime tutorial of Wicked.
Those fucking things to avoid copyright. That's awesome.
I've seen a slime tutorial of Wicked. It wasn't the original Wicked, but it wasn't like the original cast.
Like
but
Kristen Chenoweth.
it's yeah. The alphabet I watched was Wilhelmine Verkijk. I don't know if I'm saying her fucking name right because
I don't know who she is.
she's German. Yeah. That was so magical.
I saw Wicked live, but I mean, if it gives you any prospect, you ever heard of the Fabulous Fox Theater?
I've not.
Well, the Fabulous Fox Theater is in St. Louis, Missouri, and that's where I've seen all of my biggest things. Like, and you know, you think of big time theaters like Broadway and like the Chicago Theater. Like Fox is up there with those. But I've seen Les Mis there. I've seen Les Mis twice. Once at the Muni, which is another big theater, and once at the Fox. I've seen Wicked at the Fox, and I've seen Beetlejuice at the Fox. But seeing Les Miserables the first time was my first theater show, like live musical show by a professional company. Because like I obviously my siblings were involved in theater, so I came to the high school to watch it. But my freshman year, our theater director at the time thought it would be a good idea to go see Les Mis, and it was a thrilling experience. I remember sitting down in the opera section, which is what it was called, basically under the nosebleeds. And they were like, thank you very much for coming to see the professional Les Miserables cast of whatever year it was. It was 2000. It was 2022, I think. and they were like, please silence all phones, and do not take pictures. They did not have, or cameras were very limited in the 1800s, and they definitely didn't have smartphones, and please, and please enjoy the show. And so I just remember sitting there and then seeing the conductor come out, because you could very limited see the conductor come out, and then just see his arm goes up, and then all of a sudden it's the blaring prologue over to the bum 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 ba-da, bum bum bum, and I was fucking didn't change ever forever. I was like right there, like, that's what I wanted to minor in, things like that.
Absolutely, dude. I'm way too shy to have been a theater kid. Like, there's no way I could have gotten up on that stage, but I loved theater in general. Like, God, it just sucks knowing you can't experience the original cast of things.
Yeah,
like,
that does kind of. But I mean, like, that's true
knowing
with theater.
Of course, but like knowing I will never be able to experience the original cast of like Hamilton, for example. Like knowing I will never be able to see like Lin-Manuel and like Leslie. Exactly. Knowing I'll never see the original Heathers. Like
my sister was big into Heathers. I didn't see it.
Heathers is another one I've seen a slime tutorial of. It's I love using that phrasing because you know exactly what I'm talking
my slime
about.
tutorial was Chicago. Because I saw the movie and I was like, what else does this have to offer?
I gotta get around to Chicago and Ren and like...
You like jazz? You love Chicago.
Jazz is okay, it's not my favorite, but Chicago seems like an interesting enough story. Kinda like Ren. I don't know Ren's musical style. I know that song. Same way I know, all I know about Ren is it's, about the AIDS epidemic in a fucking New York college, and I'm like, dude.
It's also about theater students having a hard time with stuff like roles and auditions.
Exactly. It's like, that's amazing, that's perfect. But, okay, having only seen slime tutorials in the movies, when I think about musicals, my favorite doesn't come to mind, even though it is a musical. If I'm not thinking specifically about musicals, my favorite of all time is definitely Rocky Horror Picture Show.
How'd you do, my? See, you've met my faithful handyman. He's just a little brought down because when you knocked, he thought you were the candy man.
I've literally loved the movie since I was like 4 years old.
See, that fucked up my perspective because I saw Tim Curry, the first time I ever saw Tim Curry do anything was when my mom showed me the original Stephen King's It movie, and then it switched from clown makeup to fishnets, and I was like, whoa. I was like, oh, that's weird. But my first musical...
My mom...
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good, man. I was just gonna say, my mom literally tells a story of me being like 4 or 5 years old and wanting to go as Rocky for Halloween. And she had to explain to me why a little blonde boy running around in fucking Speedos was not a good idea. And I'm like, I don't think of Rocky Horror when I think of my favorite musical, but it absolutely is. Because it's my favorite horror movie, even though I put it in quotes, because, like, yeah, it is a horror movie, but at the same time, kind of not, but, like, I don't think of it when I think of musicals, what it really is.
Sniper!
Like, oh, no, sorry. I just, like, Rocky Horror is such a seminal part of my life. Like, I literally loved it all my life, as weird as that may sound. Like, oh, you're 4 years old and you love Rocky Horror? Like, what the fuck, dude? But like, I'm queer now, and I mean, I love theater, so obviously.
See, my first musical that I ever saw was the movie version Tim Burton directed of Stephen Sondheim's Sweeney Todd.
Oh, Sweeney Todd, that's a fucking also amazing one. Like, Depp and Helena Bonham Carter's vocals are definitely not perfect,
And, well, yeah,
but
that was also the first quote-unquote musical that Johnny Depp was in that he actually sang for. Like, if you know Crybaby, he didn't sing in Crybaby.
oh, no. And like, the other thing is like, fucking, God, what's the song name right now?
Oh, wow.
By the Sea. Yeah, that song, like, does not leave much breathing room, so the fact that Helena was able to do it at all is amazing.
Yeah. She was also in the movie version of Les Miserables.
She was?
Yeah,
I did not know that. I only knew Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe, yeah, he plays Javert.
Yeah. I only knew him.
I broke a window pane. And Hugh Jackman, he plays Valentine.
Oh yeah, Hugh Jackman is in it.
So I'm a part of our city's municipal band, which we get together the summer, and it's a muni band.
Yeah.
And we have the Phantom of the Opera medley. Now, me being
Oh
stupid,
shit, really?
Yeah, me being stupid, I had never seen it, and I'd always heard about it though, and so
Same. I honestly haven't seen it,
but I asked my band director because he's the band director for the high school as well as now the theater director and the director for the mini band, and I asked him, I was like, is Phantom of the Opera any good? And he just kind of gave me a sideways look, and then just kind of brushed like a crazy eyes at me. He was like, is it any good? And so he proceeded to explain to me things like Phantom of the Opera was still one of the longest running shows on Broadway with like 15,000 shows under its belt.
Yeah.
Like across 30 years since it came out, and then when it officially retired in 2023, to only come back this year actually. And it's making its U.S. tour starting on New York Broadway whenever it opened, Andrew Lloyd Webber's Phantom of the Opera.
Oh shit, for real? I didn't know that.
It holds the Guinness World Record book of longest running musical on Broadway, and there's a reason. It's a really good musical. It's derived from...
Yeah, I've heard amazing things.
It's derived from...
Sorry.
I can't remember the author's name, but it was a book about real-life events happening in the Paris Garnier, which is the Paris Opera House, and so it details the stories of a young woman named Christine, a ballet girl, of people, of the Phantom himself, and people like the Vicomte de Chagny, which is the patron of the theater, set to an awesome fucking score of both like classical and mixed, because at the time it was the late 70s, early 80s, of synth things, like the overture happens, and he's like, what's the line? It's, so that we may get a glimpse of how it may have looked when reassembled. Perhaps we may even frighten away the ghosts of so many years ago with a little illumination, gentlemen! And then they pull the curtain, because it opens with an auction. It opens with an auction after the theater house is closed, and he goes, "Gentlemen," and they pull the curtain off of lot 666, which is the chandelier, which becomes important in the musical, and it starts to flash and spark, and it fucking, the lights go crazy as the overture goes, which is this organ ballad at first, and then everybody starts to go, and it's like dun 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 dun. Yeah, it's fucking, no, you're good. It's just insane to watch. And do you have Prime Video, like Amazon Prime?
I do.
look up, because I'm not gonna lie, you'll have to buy it. But look up the one at the Royal Albert Hall, and that is a live stage production with Ramin Karimloo as the Phantom. It is a fucking amazing production. That is the only one that I'll show people, because the movie is shit. The movie is shit.
Watch movie. The Claude Rains one, or
his name is Gerard Butler. He
oh,
plays the Phantom.
the Gerard Butler one. Okay.
I like Law.
Yeah, no, they did a Claude Rains. I'm hiccuping so bad right now. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Hiccuping happens. Spasms of the diaphragm.
The Claude Rains one was back in like 30s.
Yeah. Because that was the movie
original
adaptation
Invisible
of the book.
Yeah.
So that was just telling the story of the Phantom of the Opera. It wasn't the musical yet until Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Oh, I didn't realize it wasn't a musical. I've only
It was a book,
done
and then it was a movie.
Yeah.
It was a book,
Okay.
then it was a movie, then...
Oh my god. I just died. I just got melted.
But, it
Sorry,
was a
man.
book. No, you're good. You're fine. You died there. I was pushed up ahead, diving already. I wasn't aware that everyone else was going.
Hey man, I was with you. I died first. That's my bad as the
But it
tank.
was a book, and then it was the movie version, and then Andrew Lloyd Webber, close to the 80s, set it to soundtrack.
Wait. So the Phantom of the Opera wasn't actually a musical until the 1980s?
Yes, it was not a musical till the late 70s, early 80s.
Oh my god, I did not know that. I thought
Andrew Lloyd
it's
Webber
been a
also made
musical
such
since
productions like Cats.
yeah.
But yeah, he wrote the masterpiece that is the Phantom of the Opera musical. We can take him right.
Oh my god.
Good.
So kind of like Heathers was a movie before it was a musical. Kind of shit. Apologies for my swearing if that's not your thing.
Oh, I missed that Venom mine. Fucking as I was chasing her.
from my sight.
Hey, you got the kill.
I did, but I missed that Venom mine as I was chasing her, and then I was scot-free, tried to avoid it, and died. Ash on this side.
Wait, you died? I didn't notice that. I just noticed that you got the kill. Also, my bad if I'm not playing great as a tank right now.
No, you're good. That was weird. I gotta.
No, I feel you.
But I was showing my girlfriend, because she's like, I've never seen Phantom of the Opera. I've heard of it, but I was like, I've never seen it. I was like, fuck. What up, Mercy?
Yeah, no.
Nope.
Phantom seems amazing.
It was.
That Phantom is one of the ones I'm absolutely like.
Phantom's
I
one of
need
those
to
classics
see.
that, like, if you are a Broadway fan, people get surprised when you say and then you're like, what?
Yeah. It's like there are a lot of classic musicals I'm not super like. Honestly, until your endorsement for a long ass time,
Thank you.
What?
I was not super into Les Mis.
You weren't super
But-
into it? That's cool. It's not for everybody. It's a sung through. It's depressing.
It's not even as depressing. The plot of it didn't seem super interesting to me, but you're very cool, and your endorsement
It's about the French Revolution
has-
and people trying to restart. And
Get in there.
your endorsement. Give it me a second thought about it. But like, that's what I mean. Like, I can get people not being extremely into classics. Like, Les Mis is one for me that I was not into.
Yeah.
West Side Story is another one that, like, I'm not into.
That's cool. It's Romeo and Juliet. I loved West Side Story, but I mean, that was me.
Yeah.
And so, but
it's just I will completely admit, like, I will enjoy classic musicals overall, but like song-wise, like if, for example, like I said, Rocky Horror is my favorite musical, and that is true. However, the musical I find myself listening to the soundtrack of most is Heathers.
Is Heathers, yeah.
I love the Heathers soundtrack.
Like I said, I did not care for Wicked. I saw it live. I didn't care for it that much. It was not one of my favorites, but
yeah,
I often find myself listening to it because it's got just certain elements in it that make me feel, not make me feel,
exactly.
That are just there whenever I experienced it the first time. It's more of like a nostalgia thing. Whenever I first heard it.
And like, not quite to that extent, but like, I'm sure you understand this. Like, fucking Rocky Horror is a comfort thing for me. So like,
yeah, no, totally.
yeah, I'll listen to it like when I'm feeling like upset or something sometimes. It's like, as a queer person and someone who grew up with it in my childhood, it taps into that certain special feeling of myself. Oh,
shouldn't have put your head there.
Like, it's just special in so many ways.
Yeah, and musicals give you different perspectives on certain things. Like in West Side Story, you were mentioning. I don't like sappy love songs in musicals. Sappy love songs are one of the fucking, I hate them. But in Phantom of the Opera, there's one sappy love song that I love, and it's just one of those ones. It's All I Ask of
You. And when I think of sappy love songs, I go to and only seen the movie version, Little Shop of Horrors, Somewhere That's Green.
Yeah.
Like, that's where my brain goes for sappy love songs.
Feed me.
Feed me, Simo. That song is fucking amazing. Like, I don't listen to a shit ton of Little Shop songs, even though I love the plot and the story. But that song in particular, Feed Me, is so fucking perfect. Cause it feed me, Simo. God, I could never be in theater. Both confidence and singing quality.
Give yourself a chance, man. Theater is awesome. I love it.
I mean, it is too late for me anyways. Like, I am legally drinking. Like, granted, barely legally drinking, but...
I was gonna say, you don't necessarily have to start in high school for like, do you go to college?
Sadly, I grew up too poor.
Oh, well, that's fine. But like, you could always, I'm sure, because like around here, in a different town, they have a local theater player that they put on productions every summer. And other colleges host things for us high school students to, or like work camps for us high school students to go over there, learn some things, and put on productions. I haven't done any of them because most of the shows that they've offered, I wasn't interested in. Like, I think the last one that I saw was like as an offering that they were doing auditions for was a musical theater production of Schoolhouse Rock.
Wait, Schoolhouse Rock?
Yeah,
like,
and-
I'm just a bill.
Yeah. Yes, I'm only a bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Yeah, like.
Oh
I
my
was
god.
like- and I was like,
But your voice. Oh my god.
but I was just like, I don't know. It's just not some I would be interested in.
Granted, if it was School of Rock, that's a different story.
Fuck yeah. You're in the band, which is also Andrew Lloyd Webber. He saw the movie with Jack Black,
Hey.
and then he put together an original Broadway cast, and
Oh my god.
it was actually Alex Brightman who was playing Dewey.
Sadly, I don't know.
Alex Brightman also opened Broadway for Beetlejuice the musical as BJ himself.
I have not seen Beetlejuice the musical, sadly.
It is
I love the
fucking
original movie.
amazing.
Because we're all
I've-
on a
I've
hit
heard
list.
that about
Might not live till
many
Christmas. Choked to
musical-
death on Triscuits. Hey, that's just statistics.
I heard that about Mean Girls the musical. I watched Mean Girls the musical, and it was okay. It was okay, but
That's how I felt about Wicked. I was like, it exists. It's a thing that
Mean Girls
people
just
enjoy.
felt like a weak. Mean Girls just felt like a weaker Heathers thing.
Yeah.
Which, like, yes, Mean Girls the movie was inspired by Heathers, obviously. The fact that Mean Girls the musical just made me feel like a weaker Heathers just wasn't right.
And see, one of my first weird experiences with musicals, whenever I listened to it and I was like, huh, that's odd, but I love this, was Cabaret at the West End, at the Peace Cat Club, which was, I listened to, well, first it was a BBC showing with, I think his name is Graham Bell or something, with Colin Scott Howell and Madeline Brewer as Sally Bowles and the MC. And then I looked up the soundtrack of with Alan Cumming as the
Watch
MC,
your flanks.
and from
They might
there
try something.
I wanted to be dressed in drag and speak with a funny little French accent.
Dude, dress a drag whenever the fuck you want. I literally went as Frankenfurter from Rocky Horror Picture Show for Halloween a couple of years
For
ago.
my last experiences with high school, I've been, because we have a Halloween celebration, you come in, you can dress up. My junior year, actually this one, for Halloween, because that's my birthday, because I'll celebrate it whenever the fuck or however the fuck I want.
Wait, your birthday's on Halloween?
Yep, 10/31/07. Sombra behind.
Oh fuck, that's not gonna be good for me. I'm not even good at Doom to begin with, I just want to have fun. Cabaret's another good one that I've, like, I gotta get to. Especially, like, I've heard since, like, I love Rocky Horror, I really gotta get to Cabaret.
Cabaret is amazing. I love Cabaret.
That's one of the ones, like, Ren, where, like, I've heard amazing things, classic-wise, like,
Yeah.
the more recent ones I really gotta get to, Dear Evan Hansen, Be More Chill.
See, I couldn't get into Dear Evan Hansen. Tried. just
I
couldn't.
really like, listen to Sincerely Me a lot,
Yeah.
and, like, I love that song.
I also,
but I
because
haven't listened to
on
it.
fucking recommendation from my band director, because usually if my parents haven't seen a musical, I'll ask Mr. Colonel, and so on recommendation to him, I started listening to the Book of Mormon soundtrack, and
Ooh, the Book of Mormon, I get that one too. I love Matt Stone and Trey Parker. I love South Park.
And I would like to share with you the most amazing book.
Oh my god.
Do something!
Point. Oh, you got off point.
Advance to
Haha. Uh-oh, I got ult. Instead. Although I probably didn't have to ult. I was just worried about dying. So this is in a 1v4 and I'm like, oh fuck, get out.
Got 90 on wheel. About to blow some motherfuckers to kingdom come.
Oh, excuse me. Oh wait, pushed up all the way to their spawn.
Yeah.
Holy shit, we're winning. I'm so used to losing.
That was another thing. I play Overwatch because, well, actually first, whenever my friend was like, yo, you ever heard of Overwatch before? And I was like, yeah, I've heard of Overwatch. And he's like, well, the original servers are shut down. I was like, cool, so how does that pertain to me right now? And he's like, oh, they just put it on me.
Free to play?
Because I was like, how does that pertain to me right now? And he's like, because they're coming out with a second edition. And I was like, okay. And he's like, actually, it drops today. Download it. And I was like, cool. And so I did and started playing with it and tinkering with it. And our high school has an esports team. So I tried at least. Actually, I tried to get good for this game, so that way we could do things with it. And we ended up, our first year we ended up being 14th in the entire state of Illinois, actually. And so, then this year, another year, we actually went up to no, you're good. I was focusing and I can't. If I'm trying to do things around me, I can't talk and do it at the same time. And so
You're good.
Our team actually, because at first we sucked, we were so bad, and then we ended up being 14th the first year, and then the past year we finished 7th.
Oh shit, for real?
Yep.
Yo, what's your comp rank? If you comp
My what?
Your comp rank, if you play comp anyways.
I am, oh boy, for PC or console, because I started off with console and only recently built a PC, because I started with...
Either one. I just built my PC in January, so I feel you.
For PC, I am gold 5 in support, gold, I think 5 in DPS, and gold 2 for tank. And then my highest was, on console, was plat 2 for DPS. I didn't play much tank rank, so I think I was like gold 5. And then plat 1 for support.
I guess coming around here. He just went around the side there. Wait, there's a Venture?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Last I knew they were Sombra. How long have they been Venture?
A little bit now, but I've just been killing because he keeps trying to dive.
Oh my god. Dude. I am sorry you got me, but also I am grateful you got me.
Don't worry about it. It is just quick play. I'm not trying. If it were ranked, different story. But I don't stress about quick play because quick play is meant to be fun, and I just
of course
I just play quick play, and people are like, oh, you're countering in quick play. How fucking weird. And I'm like, well, I'm not countering. Or I'm not playing counters to win, I'm playing counters so that way I remember for our seasons and stuff what to do for the time to come, because if I don't, oh my god, they want me. But, because if I don't, then come shit, I'll be shit out of luck. So.
Yeah.
Like,
who's your main? What role?
Well, I main, yes, but I can play all three because well, I'm gonna be.
You
I'm
have
gonna
to
be
flex.
True. I was about to say I'm the team captain for our Overwatch team, so if I don't flex, then what's the point? And if I can't play all the roles, then how could I teach others or help others or know when to do other things? So I flex everything. That's of course my team has their stronger suits, but if I think somebody needs to play a specific tank, that my so I've got two people that really play tank, and they play different tanks. Of course, and they play similar tanks, but other than that, they play different tanks most of the time. I'm gonna swap just so. And so, like my one buddy is really good with Ramatra. My other buddy's really good with Zarya. And so, if I need a Ramatra, I'll tell Liam well, fuck it, I already said it. I'll tell Liam to switch to Ramatra, or switch to tank, because that's it.
Yeah. Nah, I'm a support main. I just like to Q all. I'm a decent tank. I'm not a good Doomfist because I don't play him. In fact, dive is probably my weakest team comp. I'm more of a poke guy myself. Tank main is usually Sigma.
Nice.
Hey, I don't know how I did that, but I did it.
Oh my god.
This ends now.
I come. Haha, Manga. Oh my god, Mercy. He just flew into my shot. I didn't even try to shoot Mercy there. Just straight up flew into that bitch.
Then that's all there is to it. Because after our first year of that Overwatch, I was embarrassed how we left off that season. Because it made, truly with any...
I got MVP!
There you go. And
play the game,
And truly with anything, like sports and or competition related, if you get your ass beat super bad, that's fucking embarrassing. And so I was like, guys, what happened last year is not gonna happen again this year, and it didn't. So we ended the overall with like a 4-3.
Damn.
Yeah, and only one forfeit. And our first match, because how it works with the IHSEA, which is the Illinois High School Esports Association, is we do have rules and guidelines. Overwatch, like OWCS, is first to 5, or is a 3 mercy rule. Or is a set of 5 matches first to 3. And our first match, because we had to skip preseason. Preseason doesn't count towards your overall score when it comes to finals. It's just like a warm-up thing, like test the rules, make sure everything's good, see what needs tweaking.
Right.
What it was 3-2 in our favor, and it was Cervasa.
Oh god, I fucking hate
Flashpoint. And that was the last.
It's not as bad as push.
That was
not as bad
match 5.
as push.
That was match 5, and so my tank, one of my DPS, and my other support, which mind you were all in one room because this is an esports thing, proceed to jump off the map just as we're about to get a 99 score. It was like it was the 3rd point at that time. We were already up 2-0. And they fucking jump off the map. It was 99 to 99. As soon as they jump off the map, the enemy team, right around the corner, and I'm like, oh, you've gotta be fucking serious, dude. And so we ended up losing that point. And then I was playing Genji, and they had a Tracer, and it was that one with like the elevated areas, like the little rooms, and I was up on their spawn side, and it was like, it's the fountain in the middle. And so I was up on their side, on the right, and the fucking Tracer came around. Complete and total misclick on my part. I pull out the blade deflect, and I was like, well, just fuck that up, I'm about to die. And turns out that she went to use Pulse Bomb, and it stuck right back to her, and she couldn't use recall. So I clutched that fucking match right there with a misclick. And so we did it, and we got her done. And it was awesome. And just a complete fucking misclick, and we won that one. We were gonna win anyways, if I'm gonna be real. But it was still just
If it makes you feel any better, from what I've seen, falling off the map still does happen in OWCS. I mean, of course, you won, so like, there's that. There you go. Oh shit, I got kill bot big time. Good thing I'm playing my blue Weaver. That little twink Peter boy himself. Oh, I got killed. Of course, they have Freya. Freya's OP. Oh. Yep.
push me, Freya.
But yeah, no, like, of course you won, but like, falling off the map does still happen in OWC.
They didn't fall, mind you. They didn't just fall. They fucking jumped. Intentionally.
Oh my god. Wait, that's okay. That's a different story. Never mind.
I was pissed that we lost that point. We could have had an easy 3-0 sweep. And no, they fucking jumped intentionally off the map.
Okay. That's gotta be infuriating. I've never... Okay. Can't say never, but... I'm not really an extracurricular guy. I literally only played football in like 6th grade. Like...
I straight up turned my head and looked at them. Again, same room. I straight up turned at them and looked at them. I was like, what the fuck was that? They're like, calm down, we're gonna win anyways. I was like, that's not the point.
Recruit me to your team?
You can't.
I wish.
As much as I would love to, you can't. You gotta be going to our high school.
Aww. Can I enroll in your high school at 21?
I don't know, maybe.
I graduated high school already.
No,
oh shit, that's you up top. Oh, excuse me. Christ. You got that health pack? Okay.
Yeah, I got
On Sombra.
I'm not happy with
There's fire.
Yeah, unless I'm like right next to you, don't worry about healing me. I fucking whenever Sombra had her old kit, I was a self-sustaining. Well, not her. Well, I guess yeah, her old kit, but like before they made her invisible for only a short amount of time.
Yeah. I mean, I've only been playing since like. Oh. If you need me to pull you at any time, if I can, I will. Just let me know. I'm a decently good weaver, granted. Granted, as you can tell, I'm a little inebriated at the moment. But I'm a decently good light weaver. He's my main of anyone. Minz and Yada are my two main mains. Like, I main Sigma for tank, but like, I'm a support main. And Oh my god, excuse me. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'll play most of the supports, but Life Weaver and Zenyatta are my two main support mains.
Apagando las luces.
Like, I know you're Sombra. I'll try not to pull you unless I think you really. If you need it, just let me know, and if I can pull you, I will.
Yep. I get the risks of playing Sombra, that's why I'm not like mad at supports whenever I play Sombra, because I'm not always near the supports. I smell you, Sombra, behind me. Yeah, okay.
¿Qué onda?
I used to play Sombra, and now I'm upset, because I was pretty good with Sombra, and I was upset that a bunch of crybabies who can't press RT or left click was like, powerful. Like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You just suck.
Yeah, like, as a Zenyatta, like, I appreciate the Sombra nerfs, but it's more on my teammates who can't turn than it is on me. Like, I'm sorry. It's more on my teammates who can't turn than it is on Sombra. Like, Sombra encourages team play. And if the team won't play together, like, yeah, that sucks about Sombra's kit, but also that should be a learning point for the team. Like, yes, it shouldn't punish me as the Zenyatta. At the same time, for the overall team, if you can't learn to work together to defeat a Sombra targeting your Zen, you don't deserve above silver.
Yeah.
Hell, above bronze. Like, yeah, as a Zenyatta main, it sucks having a permanent invis Sombra fucking spawn camping. But you learn to play against as Zenyatta. It's just a matter of if your team can play against. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Fuck you, Ryan. Oh, he killed me anyways. Oops. Fuck, he charged him. Sorry. I thought he had, you. And then Dude, Ryan charge is so bugged. It's crazy.
I know, like the hitbox.
I know, cause like.
Because there have been many times where I like dead on a target as Ryan, like going to grab.
And he bounces off.
And yeah, and it just bounces, and I'm like, are you fucking serious?
And then there will be like 12 feet to the right, and you pin them.
Yeah.
Like.
Or you're the one that's 12 feet to the right and you get pinned.
Exactly, and it's like, come on, man. That's literally what happened there. Like, I was 12 feet to the right. Can you freaking code Ryan charge right?
I love these guys that like make fake patch notes on TikTok for Overwatch, and it's like, now whenever Reinhardt charges, he turns into 12 ulting Winstons. And it's like, it's funny to me. I'm actually I'll have to make this my last game though, so that way I can get ready for exams. But and you fucking
all good, man.
I've got a friend that I want you to meet. His name is Bobby.
Oh, sick.
His name is Bobby. And he's
Bobby.
Cool. Bobby.
Yeah. No, it's been good meeting you, man.
Yeah, same.
I'm glad I recognize your name.
You're the first person that's ever got that, actually. And, like, everybody's just like, Grugfus. And then I just hear you go, This is making. Well, I don't know why that makes me think of One Night at Flumpty's. I was like, cause that's it. That's it. It's like Full Metal Alchemist. It's like Full Metal Alchemist at the end. It's like that's the ticket.
You're my best friend now. you, my friend, Alchemist.
It's like when fucking
you're my best friend.
Edward gives up his fucking alchemy for his brother. He's like, that's the ticket. Go take your brother home, Edward Elric.
You're my best friend now.
We're having soft tacos later.
Exactly.
I don't like sour cream.
Oh my God.
My mom doesn't like Greek yogurt, and I don't like sour cream. And I was like, why do you not like Greek yogurt? And she's like, because it's this consistency of sour cream, and it doesn't taste like it. And I'm like, well, I don't like sour cream because it implies that food is spoiled.
I am with you. Dude, me and my girlfriend literally had this conversation earlier. I don't like sour cream because of the consistency. It sets off my sensory issues.
I don't mind the consistency because I love Greek yogurt. So to say that I hate the consistency,
I like yogurt, but it's weird. It's like between the consistency of fluff and peanut butter.
Yeah.
And it tastes like spoiled milk.
I was gonna say it. I just don't like the taste of sour cream. The consistency doesn't bother me. I just don't like the taste. Because I'm like,
the consistency
looks at that, and I was like, Ma, you like whipped cream, right? And she's like, yeah, I like homemade whipped cream. I was like, would you eat on the container? Would you eat it if it said Grandma's homemade sour whipped cream? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, you're a liar. You wouldn't eat that. You lie right now. Why would you lie to your son?
I literally just had this conversation with my girlfriend tonight. I think we are literally besties now between Theater Kid, Alchemist, and Sour Cream. I think we're besties now. Like, I'm sorry, this is not a choice for you to make.
Oh my god, wait, the Reaper's name is Buddy.
But you don't.
Yeah!
I've not matured past the age of 11. Oh god, I'm dying. Here, I'm pulling back a little bit. Full room. Okay, I have my big punchy back on cooldown. I punchy. Oh, I block. I fend up and blocking. Still back on cooldown. Yep. Manga B. I just got manga. Oh no! One of our supports left the game.
That's okay, fuck him.
Hey, we still. I am the GOAT Ramatra. Christ. That was a big boy. Okay, blocking. Okay, gonna run in. That was a bit wrong. Never mind, it worked. Oh, wait, no, the payload is up here. I thought this car was the payload for a second. Yeah, that's what I thought, but then I was like, wait, no, the payload's up here. And then I'm like, no, that's just a car. Okay. Blocking. When I get low, I'm gonna ult. That way I get... Oh my god, they just melted me. I figure I'd ult for the extra HP, and they still fucking melted me. Jesus Christ. cucumber.
The payload has reached
Pull back, and our Kiri just joined up. Remember,
yeah,
others.
that's right. That's right. Sorry, Kiri, my bad.
Punkin, I have better memory than you. What's your excuse?
My excuse.
I'm drunk and I have ADHD. They gonna block up here. So I can tank most of this here. Cam goes low.
Yes, now I got the power. Now I got the power plate. Damn it, Lord, reduces
Ash is dead.
Yeah, there's a Bob on point.
Ah, shit.
Oh, hello.
They have a Zen. Have they always had a Zen?
Yeah. He ulted inside.
Oh, shit. I haven't noticed.
Yes.
Fucking. Gonna grab the healing vortex perk. Walking. Ulting. Oh, for the extra HP. I'm gonna die still. Oh, wait. Walking again. I still died. I'm not doing too bad, honestly. I thought I'd be doing a lot worse. I guess I'm still too sober. Oh well, 15 shots later, right?
I was at 3.
We should play together when I was sober sometime. If Malga's on me, okay, I punched him and he died.
Moira is my main support.
That's fair. I'm a Life Weaver main support.
Oh my god, your arms are stiff. You're A-posing right now.
Wait, am I did I get the
You're still in
bug?
Nemesis form.
Okay, I'm gonna hop up, I'm gonna block and punch a bit. I'm gonna order their asses. Muda. Okay, block. Oh, fuck, my Nemesis ran out. I bet I didn't realize I was that close to Nemesis ending. Ugh. This keeps borrowing out. Taste. It's so subtle, it's so... Okay, my shield comes up in 1 second. Okay, I used my shield already. Vortex, using it to heal, and I'm gonna block this.
I got this.
Okay, pull back, heal back up. Excuse me. Heal back up. Nemesis, because he charged in. Okay, Echo ran up the other direction. Okay.
shit, there's someone on point. Jesus Christ.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Yeah, Echo. She's dead. Oofed. But Cucumber said GG. Alright.
I'll catch you later. Nice to meet you, and see you.
I hope your exams go very well, man.
Well, technically, if I'm being real today the only exam is
Still, I hope it goes well.
Thank you. I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Cool guy. That was a really nice. That was a really cool guy, actually. If I'm being real. So thank you so much for watching the stream. If you liked it, please follow, watch,